Hello, this is William from Wusik, and this is version, let me check, the beta version number 8 for Wusik BITSQ8. And the main difference on this beta version, let me hit full screen here, is that the filters now have multi-mode. So you have two filters, and you can select the mode for each filter. So let's say a low pass 24 and also low pass 24. So I have two low pass filters, and when I select it, I can select if I want serial or parallel. And now I also have the option to select the envelope. Sorry, the envelopes to go to the first filter, to the second filter, or to both filters. So those are the two main new features. And let me. Oh, and also the speed of the cutout frequency changes can set to slow or to fast. So let me try something in here. Let me try new patch. So now it's set slow. And if I select fast, it's not going to apply too much smoothing to the frequency changes. So let's try to do a test in here. The low pass, I'm going to select it to be parallel. So if serial is not selected, it's going to be parallel. Two low pass filters. I'm going to put one to 0 and the other to 22. Fast changes. And then I'm going to apply a filter, random filter. I just click with the middle button on the mouse, and I can select random 0, 1 to 9. 0 is going to do a very small random number, and 9 is going to be the full number. Let me put a higher speed for the sequencing. A bit of resonance. Now you can hear very clear if I hit slow. So those are the main changes, and also I just some small stuff. I updated the help. I also updated the chorus, so we have a wet and dry option. All the way down is going to be totally dry, all the way up is going to be totally wet. And at the mid position is going to be both wet and dry, mixed. And I also added the random options to almost all the steps. So you just middle click with the mouse and you select which random value you want. So it goes from random 0 to 9. 0 is going to be a very small number, random number, and 9 is going to be the maximum number possible. So 0 to 1, and the random 0 is like 0 to 0.1. It's mostly like that, actually. Sorry, my voice is break down. I'm still recovering from my problems, but I should be okay soon. But I don't want to talk about this in this video. You can check my Facebook if you want. So, sorry about that. Mostly, if I recall correctly, those are the main changes. The filter also have a drive. It mostly appears when you have more stuff added. So, well, I also did several changes in the code because some things were wrong. I was updating the amplitude envelope and the filter envelope for each of the oscillators, but they are shared, so it shouldn't be doing like that. So the time of the envelope was getting shorter and shorter, or faster and faster, as we enable more oscillators. So I fixed that, so it's going to stay the same now for 1, 2, or 3, or 4 oscillators. I also changed a few things. Let me check in the filter, to initialization of the filter, and mostly a bug, like if you have several voices playing just one oscillator, like and you would activate it 3 oscillators or more, it would crash because I forgot to initialize all the numbers for all possible oscillators. So I fixed that, and apart from that, it's playing rock solid for me. I'm just waiting for more people to give me some feedback, and I also created a bit more presets. And don't forget that the modulation wheel is going to change the filter. This preset is very interesting. I'm using the hold option for the reverb, so it plays 3 waveforms very fast. And it plays those 3 waveforms sending to the reverb unit. And once it does that, it's going to go to a 4th step, which has no volume, but the hold reverb. So it's going to make the reverb hold all the... I forgot the names. But it's a feature from a very famous free reverb code that is around the internet for a long time. So it does that. So if you hold the notes, it's going to hold the reverb, and then when you release the notes, it's going to release the reverb. So it's a very interesting preset. one that I really like. And let's say I want to lower the volume of the volume, not sorry, the cutoff of the envelope, the filter. And then I can use the modulation wheel to change it. So okay, that's it. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget that you can always click on the Wusik logo for a few extra options. Exit the full screen. You can change the brightness and also the color. Wait a bit and it's going to update the screen. So increase the brightness in here. So there's those options that are a bit hidden, but I did put an icon there next to the Wusik logo that is usually used for configuration. So you can see there full screen, the icon configuration, and then you can click it. You can check the shortcuts too. There are some interesting shortcuts to use to make editing the steps a bit faster. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Sorry about my voice.